I'm Brenda. Welcome to Nan's Hidden Apron. Welcome to my kitchen. This morning I'm going to do a twist on a, that's 350 degree oven there behind me. I'm going to do a twist on something that's called strawberry cream cheese cobbler. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into a big old pancake, keto. Come on, join us. Okay, in this bowl, I've already gotten 1 cup of almond flour. I put half a cup of brown stevia and, well, brown swerve, and a 1/4 cup of white stevia, half teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And again, I'm going to switch this to blueberries. So there's a big old cup of blueberries. I'm using frozen. You can use whatever you've got on hand. I've got here, I have a cup of almond milk, and I also put a teaspoon of vanilla. That's the unsweetened almond milk. I also have 1 egg, and in the oven I've got a 10-inch skillet that's warming up that I'm melting a stick of butter in. I've also got 2 ounces of cream cheese that I have softened that we're going to put in here too. So we're going to get this all mixed up. Let me check on the, yeah, that skillet is ready to come out of there. Let me move these out of the way and grab this skillet out of here. Whoa. Just going to let that sit right over there. See? Stick of butter melted. Alright. Now, back to this. Got a few little lumps in there from my brown swerve. So, I'm hoping that milk's going to melt it on down, but I want to just get them out of there. Alright. Now. And in goes our liquids. There's that egg, that yolk. I'm going to go ahead and tap it out there a little bit. Very liquidy, but I guess that's how it's supposed to be. Alright, now let me put this in there. Let me grab one of them good old spatulas out there. Y'all knew I was going to say that, didn't you? If y'all haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I sure hope you will. Click that subscribe button, then hit the notification bell so that you'll know each time I put new content on. I'm trying to get it on there at least once a week now instead of every 2. Every 2 was rather exhausting, but there's a lot involved in it. But if you like this, hopefully it'll turn out good. Share it with your family and friends. Share my channel, let them know. Now the cream cheese doesn't have to be completely blended into it. Probably because it's going to melt around in there anyway. Now, make sure that you've got a trivet there to set your skillet on, because it's going to be hot. Yeah. But like I said, now I've got the oven heated to 350 And this is a 10-inch cast iron skillet. We're gonna let it, we're gonna pour this in there, and then we're gonna let it bake for about 45 minutes. Scrape that bowl and get all that goodness out of there. If I can do this without dropping it, my goodness. Here we go. I'm not even gonna stir it. I'm gonna put it in there just like that. And now I'm gonna take these blueberries and sprinkle them around in there. Try to get them all throughout that. I have a blue hand. Just be sure and sprinkle them around everywhere in there. Now this can be, this is good for brunch. Obviously you can do it for breakfast. It can be a dessert if you want it as your dessert. But we're going to try to do this a little bit different. Now I have the actual regular recipe on my Facebook page. It's called Handcrafted By. If you want the full unaltered recipe with strawberries, which sounds delicious to me. Alright, now let's get this put in the oven for 45 minutes. Again, that's 45 minutes. Let's get this in here. And hopefully it's going to turn out. And I'll see you in about 45 minutes. It's a little dark in here today, isn't it? There we go. Woo. Alright, see y'all in 45. Okay, I'm going to pull this out of the oven, sprinkle some cinnamon on the top, and put a little bit of honey on it. So let's get that set up here. It's going to be pretty hot, just so you know. I'll holler, ouch. I don't know what. Ooh, it's looking pretty good, isn't it? I think it looks really good. Yeah. What I should have done is I think I should have mixed a little bit of cinnamon in with the batter, but that's okay. We'll do it like this. Okay. Now, some honey. Come over here. Oops, don't get in the plates. Come over here. We're going to drizzle some honey on there now. I know it's got a lot of sweet on it already. I should have just put honey on it and not worried with the other stuff, but that's okay. It smells really good, y'all. Alright. Now, let's get all of that honey in there. I know honey's not a keto thing, but I think just that little bit on there should be fine. Now I'm going to stick this back in the oven just for a few minutes. Okay, let's get this out of the oven and see how it's going to taste. It smells delicious. Now we're gonna let it cool down for we're gonna let it cool down for just a few minutes. Give it time to set up. Then we'll slice into it, put it on a plate, and see what it tastes like. It does smell really good though. And of course I've got some maple syrup out that Tom is going to use on his. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, it's been sitting here for a few minutes, cooling down. It's very hot still. Now this is not a crispy kind of crust. So I don't know why I'm even doing this. I should be using a spoon. Because it's full of nice juicy juices down in there. Yeah, let me get a spoon. This way we get all those yummy berries out. Right. One for me. Probably should put it in a bowl. It's got that cream cheese in it, so it makes it a little... Well, I mean, it makes it creamy, of course, but a bowl would have been a real good idea, I think. There we go. All right. Okay. My taste tester. He's so brave. I know it's very hot.
It is very hot, but it's also very good. So.
Is it very good?
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Does it have too much liquid in it for you? Should I cut back on the almond milk or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit too fluid.
Liquidy.
Liquidy, thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
Well, down the hatch. Ooh. It is good, but it's very sweet. I'm going to say just use the brown sweet, the brown swerve, and don't use the stevia at all. But that is good. It's got a good flavor to it. And Tom said it doesn't even need the syrup. So, all right. Well, that's it. We're going to enjoy this for our brunch. Y'all take care. Enjoy your day.